Welcome back. Today I'm at the Central Cross Country or CXC Round 5 Hare Scramble. CXC races are primarily in Tennessee, but this year they scheduled a race at Blueberry Hill, and this is one of my favorite places to race. I'm racing in the 50 plus C class today, and I'll talk more about that in a minute, but let's take a look at the lineup as the row in front of us gets started. We have 6 in the class today with 1 Kawasaki, 2 KTMs, 2 Yamahas, and 1 Riehu. My bike stumbled just a little at the start, and some of those guys to my left got the jump on me. I took the outside line and I was able to fall into second behind Jeff Phillips on the Riehu. I should have stayed on the outside here in this second turn. I think I could have made the pass, but I got 2 hours to pass one guy, so no need to be impatient. I've raced at Blueberry Hill a lot over the years. In fact, I think I've been to every race they've had here except for maybe 1 or 2. I'm really familiar with this route across the dirt road. There's a kicker at the edge of the road, but I know how fast I can hit it, so I took advantage of Jeff slowing down there a little bit to make the pass, so now I'm in first place. Alabama's got a ton of rain over the past week or so, but just not a lot at Collinsville. This dirt is perfect. There were a lot of people talking about the race thinking it was going to be a mudder, but it's definitely not a mudder. On my unedited video, I got a couple of comments about how I should be in B class. C class was really my only option for this race, so I'll take a couple of minutes to explain that. I'm competing in both the second and the Sarah seasons this year in the C40 plus class in both of those series. I can't race in B class and CXC because that would disqualify me from the C class and second and Sarah, and I'd lose my championship point standings. I stayed in C class in 22 for the second Sarah series because prior to 22 I'd never gotten a C40 Hare Scramble win, and I never came close to any of the criteria to be promoted to B class in either series. In SECA, I would have needed to be in the top 10 in the overall C class in the point standings for 2021, and I was 17th. It is my intent to move to B class in the 2023 season, but I wanted to explain a little bit about that decision-making process for 22. So to summarize, I never won a class championship, I never had a class win in a Hare Scramble prior to 2022, I never met any of the promotion criteria for SECA, Sarah, or AMA, and I can't change classes mid-season. I've done a lot of riding and racing in 2022, and I feel like I've improved my riding considerably, but my fitness is much improved now as well, so I'm hoping I can compete in B class when I get there. Today's course is about 7.5 miles and it's a 2-hour race. The Nichols family always puts a tremendous amount of work into these races, and Josh Nichols cut a lot of new trails for this race. This is one of the new trails. This course is faster than the usual Blueberry Hill course because CXC has a 4-wheeler race after the bikes, and they'll be using the same course, so everything is 48 inches wide at a minimum. At this point, I'm starting to catch some of the riders in the classes in front of me. There are several other C classes that start in front of me. Skill levels vary widely in these classes, and while I won't catch the leaders of these classes, I'll need to catch and pass a considerable number of the slower riders in order to compete in my class. Thank you. Thank you. first lap, so I'm going to grab a tear off and get a drink of water as I come into this quarantine. I'm in first place in my class with a time of 27 minutes 7 seconds. I've caught up to Frog Mullis. He's riding his 1983 Yamaha IT490. Probably the coolest bike here today. Frog has a YouTube channel with some cool videos racing vintage Yamahas. You should check it out. I'll put a link in the video description. Thank you. In most hare scrambles I race, the C class is raced separately from the A and B classes. CXC isn't that way, they race all classes together. I'm nearing the end of the second lap and the AA riders are catching me now. That's Colby Yarborough. He's currently leading the race overall. I think that's Colby. There's Clint Watson. He was second overall. That's the end of the second lap. I'm still in first place in my class with a time of 26 minutes 32 seconds. I was able to shave a little time off of my lap 1 time there. My cumulative time is 53 minutes 40 seconds. Early in the third lap, I caught up to this guy who's trying to give me room to pass. You okay, man? I'm sorry about that. I'm not really sure what happened there. There was no contact, but I felt really bad because he went down trying to give me room to pass. I think it was Doug Cullen based on the helmet number. Anyway, I'm sorry if I contributed to you going down there. Thank you. He's got his helmet number covered up, but I'm pretty sure that's Calvin Elliott. Oh, Calvin! I believe that's CJ Dollarhide and Luke Ray.
Come Donnie, 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 go Donnie!
I completed lap 3 in 27 minutes 25 seconds with a cumulative time of 1 hour 21 minutes 5 seconds. I'm still in first place in my class. I think that's Wesley Thompson. That's Colton Burris on the Husky and Austin Guest on the KTM. There goes Dominique Goff. He's one of the awesome technicians at Fast Lap Racing Suspension. Camera battery died about halfway through the last lap. I completed lap 4 in 27 minutes 29 seconds. Finished first in the 50 plus C class with a cumulative time of 1 hour 48 minutes 34 seconds. The fall race schedule is packed, so here's some information on the upcoming races. The Sarah race for August 28th has been postponed, but a new date hadn't been set yet, so the next race on my schedule is the Bear Whiz Enduro on September 11th. I've never ridden there before, so I'm looking forward to that one. September 17th starts the last half of the second hare scramble season with round 7 at Dry Creek in Motta Valley. Huge thanks to the Nichols family for hosting another epic race at Nichols Farm. Please hit the like button if you enjoy the race recap videos, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.
Honey, I'm gonna need you on the video for today.
I don't even know how to operate that stuff.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I got some bug spray in the truck to keep the ticks off of it.
Farmer's Almanac says it's gonna rain today. Maybe not here. So what's the plan for the day?
Ride a dirt bike, have fun.